What stood out to you about Severino today?
Strikes. I think I looked up at one point. It was 70 to 20 something, 70 something to 20 something strikes to balls, pounding the strike zone. Obviously a doubleheader. You know, we put our ace out there first with the idea that, you know, we're hoping to get some length out of him, and he gives us 8 innings and just continues to, you know, be the anchor of our rotation. And in the spot where we need some length, he just goes out there and fills up the strike zone. So just another impressive day of work for him.
I'm sure you would have liked to have stayed away from Chapman, but in using him in this first game, does that prohibit you from using him in game 2?
We'll see. He was already asking me in for the second game on the walk off the field, so that's just something we'll have to kind of go through, get a feel for how everyone is, and yeah, obviously it would have been nice to stay away there.
Does Romine just continue to impress you offensively?
Yeah, I mean, more good at-bats today. Obviously the home run, almost a home run, the at-bat prior where he hit the ball hard to shortstop, but yeah, he continues to just, he's a threat, and he's having quality at-bats, and you know, it's been a common theme, really, the bottom of our order, the production we've gotten down there, and Rowe's been a big part of that.
Bird said on the field that there is a little part of him that was worried how long it would take for the offense to come back. Were you at all concerned in bring Greg Bird
Yeah.
for his offense to come around? Were you at all worried when you brought him back?
You know what? What I saw right away, at least from my eyes, I felt like he was in a really good place. I thought I saw it in batting practice. You know, after watching him all spring, and you know, where he didn't obviously have a great spring, but I didn't feel like he was that off. Seeing him for the first time in batting practice when he came back, I felt like, ooh, that's different. And I think it's probably the fact that he's healthy, and you know, it's been a lot of good at bats for us.
What was your plan at the start of the year for playing time for Romine? And I think one of the problems he had last year was just that there wasn't necessarily a routine. Everything was like his playing time was pretty sporadic.
Yeah. I mean, I think it gets back to we want him to play a lot, and you know, the ability to be a threat offensively gets him more reps. You know, one of the reasons we wanted him to play more is just so we can protect Gary, and so we can preserve Gary and keep Gary as fresh as possible. So the more productive he is, you know, the more we can spell Gary on a day like today, or DH Gary in a few days and get Rowe back in there. It's because of Romine's production that allows us to, you know, protect and keep Gary as fresh as possible as well.
Was there anything of this a couple of years ago, the lefty-righty at that position, since
Right.
Gary's taken over, it's been 2 right-handers, so it's not necessarily like a obvious way to...
Yeah, well, I mean, lately, obviously, with Rowe catching Sonny all the time, you know, that's obviously one day where we know he's going to be in there. Then if another turn on that rotation, maybe he's in there where Gary DHs a day, you know, we're just kind of picking our spots, but they both, you know, they've both been really productive, so it's kind of made it nice.